She don't want to talk. She refused. She's on strike. She refused to talk. In this video, I'm going to go over one of Yuzuru Hanyu step sequences and break it down. Explain what he's doing. Give it a whirl myself. I got Happy Helper Katya here. Happy Helper Katya doesn't want to talk. She's on strike, but that's fine. We'll get the job done without. Listen. I've picked his Let Me Entertain You program from the World Championships in Stockholm. I picked it because I Googled, after everyone told me they want Yuzuru Hanyu, mainly. I Googled Yuzuru Hanyu. First result that popped up was his short program. It's a pretty good short program, very nice. And I thought, okay, nice fast music, let's give it a whirl, you know. So look, let's have a breakdown of what he's doing, and then we'll have a go at skating it. Got the steps, Happy Helper Katya? Come on, we'll have a look. I can't put it on because YouTube, whenever you posted something with Yuzuru Hanyu, more often than not, YouTube says, no, I'm blocking the video, no video. So look, I've gone ahead and done a sneaky screen record of it, so let's have a look. So this is it, Stockholm. He did a heck of a performance there. If we're looking at what we got, he starts with a salute, back outside twizzle, counter rocker, toe steps, another cross toe step, a slide and skid, a bit of posing. Did he just raise his middle finger to the judges? No, I think he's doing like rock mode or something. Okay, twizzle, loop, a big finger point, a few toe steps, bracket. Okay, we've got the idea. Right, okay, so he's starting with the back outside twizzle. He doesn't do the twizzle too fast actually because he comes straight into the counter rocker on the end of the twizzle and performs another rocker like this. Okay, so he's turning it a little bit slower. It's very nice eye contact from Katya there. He actually turns the twizzle a little bit slower than you could. He does quite a basic position, probably because of that counter rocker after. So the quicker you turn this, the harder it is to come out with a nice counter rocker afterwards, okay? And we've got to take into account the dude just like pumped out 2 quads, quad in combination, right? Triple axle from a counter rocker, so you're probably feeling his legs a little bit at this point. Yeah, so mad respect, you know. I'd probably be on my face after the first quad attempt after doing a big single toe loop, face plant, you know. So much respect. So anyway, he's here, twizzle, he does counter rocker here, from there. So I was gonna kill cameraman Victor. From here, he does toe, inside, cross, toe hop, stop. And then he has a bit of posing. This is his character coming out. He does the character very nicely, okay? After he has the pose here, he does something like this. He comes around. He has a step that is just a step turn cross flick like this. This doesn't count, I think, for the level. This is just... That's not a bracket, surely. But they count that as a bracket? Okay, so... You hear it. You got to keep in mind in single skate. So I brought Happy Helper Katya. She's a single skater. I'll drop a link here if you want to watch one of her programs. Okay. With single skates, the way they call the turns is a little bit differently. I think that they can get away with, for example, stepping a bit flat on the edge and then kind of doing the bracket. Whereas in ice dance, they're super picky. If you step a little bit like that and then the edge, they say no. If you turn the turn, you're a little flat, then the edge, no. If you scratch, they say no. But I think it's a bit more leeway in single skating, right? They're less picky. But that said, if you do it terribly, you're not going to get called, right? All good, cameraman Victor. We got some poses going on like this.
Sometimes it's like dark, I don't know.
Okay, we can go more into the light. Cameraman Victor's struggling with the technology, but it's okay. So after we have this bracket, he does a 3-turn and he says like, come on. He's like getting the audience pumped up. You know, he does a really good job of pumping the audience. So one of the things I really like from what he's doing here. Then we have a wide step. We have what should be, I think, a trapdoor here. And then we have the bracket here.
No, it's not a bracket.
Okay, so that's just, so there we go. So it's a wiggly flick before. We've got a wiggly flick step before. Here's the other bracket.
Yes, it's first one.
The first bracket here. Okay, so after we have a come on, this is like come on, judges, give me some GOE because I am skating like a beast right now, because he did skate like a beast. So this is what he's saying. He's just reminding the judges, I'm awesome, which is what we want from him, right? So he has then the trapdoor here. He has the bracket here. Here he just does a backward 3-turn mohawk. He does a big jump. He does a power slam to the ice before he comes across and points and says, yeah, come on, get those marks up. You're really pumping the audience up at this point. That's what we want him to do. As soon as that, my knee doesn't feel good doing this one. Happy Helper Katya, you should be showing this knee slide. Lloyd's old. It's hard for me. There we go. That's it. There we go. Okay. That was very nice. She did a nice bracket there. That was good. So he comes after the knee point, the cross. He has a toe step with his second bracket here. He has a cross. Now he has rocker, counter, and then a step that I personally hate doing, which is the forward outside loop, and he comes out backwards like this. I don't...
Huh? It has to be 1.5 of your step. 1.5, and it's like 3 miles.
Katya said that I've done a very skinny, thin loop, and she says essentially not good.
1.5 here and just 1 like this. So
Okay.
like this is fine, like this is not fine.
Okay, so Lloyd didn't do. I told you I hated that step going into it. I tell you, when we're ice dancers, we never do loops. We just don't do loops because if you're in like a Killian position or something like this, and you've got to do the forward outside loop, it don't work so good. Much easier to do solo, okay? And also, if you're skating super fast across the ice, the loop doesn't work so good, right? So you kind of have to slow the speed down. Anyway, he comes out of the loop. He's here. He does a backward inside twizzle. He does a step forward. He does some kind of toe hop step. He comes actually here onto the second loop there. Let me just do the Katya scale. Oh, maybe. Oh, but it's too.
Okay,
It's
okay.
too.
It's okay.
Didn't get it. Didn't get it.
I think we can count it. Like, it's okay.
She's a lenient specialist. I thought it was bad. Okay, so that's how he finishes it. Now, I don't know where I was going with it. We've got to try and skate it now.
Like a 2-1.
We've got to skate the full piece, the full step sequence. Okay, happy helper Vicky, are you ready to skate? Yeah, we'll do it at the same time. Wait. And we've got the come on movement. The second point. And the rocker. Counter. Loop. Oh, I missed the loop. Oh, this is the twizzle. Loop. I messed all the steps up at the end. Oh, you know, I'm not training anymore. I don't do the free program. Happy Helper Katya does. Lloyd's heart rate, 200 beats a minute right now.
But it was okay.
I think Katya's heart rate, maybe 40 beats a minute. Just give me a second. Please keep in mind, he probably skated a few more times than us, I think. I'd like to practice it and give it another go. Right now the Zamboni's about to kick me off the ice. I'm gonna have another practice of it tomorrow because the Zamboni's kicked me off the ice. And after another practice, I'll see how it feels the second time. I'm not gonna shout. I'm not gonna shout. Zamboni ruined our fun. Okay, I'll practice it tomorrow and I'll wear maybe a different Christmas sweater and we'll see how it is tomorrow. Okay, we're back with day 2 of Yuzuru Hanyu. The Iceman has left us some terrible ice to skate on, so me and Katya are both looking forward to those knee slides. We're just going to we haven't practiced it at all. We said we were going to practice it. We didn't practice it because Katya's training for European Championships right now, so there's been no practicing going on. But we're just going to give it another go, all right? And then we'll discuss it. So. Oh, yeah, I almost messed it up. Whoa. I've messed it up. Oh, we missed it at the end. You know, it's hard enough just doing the steps, but when we're trying to do it next to each other, it's even harder because you want to do it and you're like, oh, what's the other person doing? I feel like I didn't look my best then. Come on, Filipino, let's go. No, I'm with Philip. Woo. I'm used to having someone to do it with. There's a rock moment. There's the pump up the audience. There's the point. I'm getting tired. There's the terrible loop. That took a lot of my energy. There isn't any body movement in it though. Where did he put the body movement? He had body movement there. He goes like on the cross he does this.
Ah, okay.
And then he's up here, this he doesn't. But maybe like he's like, yeah.
Yes.
This is up. There's no there. This is no, but then I think maybe he goes. Okay.
It seems to be 80%.
80% of the step sequence.
From the 70, yes, from the 70 to the okay, 60 to the 80.
So 60 to 80% of the step sequence should be skated like this. A little better than that.
Second, please.
Philip getting tired.
Oh my, it's so painful here.
We've had a few goes of skating it. You know, it's. How am I going to describe this? When you're skating someone else's step sequence, and bear in mind we didn't really practice it or anything, but when you're skating someone else's step sequence, maybe for him it feels quite comfortable, the steps. I can't say it's the most comfortable step sequence I've skated myself. I don't know how you felt, Katya, but the way the certain steps are placed, probably not how I would place all of the steps, you know what I mean? Without question, he performs it very well, so we enjoy that. Philip, you look like you're trying to milk a cow. Oh, okay.
Because you're standing like that.
So, yeah, there's certainly, I can't say it's the most comfortable to skate, but it might be comfortable for him because, you know, what's comfortable for one skater, it might be less comfortable for another, you know, vice versa, things like this. I can't say that I think maybe it's the most challenging step sequence we're going to see, or we're going to see and watch the whole competition, because some of the step sequences, you're going to see like a lot of like turns where the body's here, there, the body's over here, back up this way. Oh, I've lost my hat. Demonstrating my hat hair to everyone, so I'm wearing the hat. But some of them with all the body movement and twisting like this, it don't feel good for the spine. So I'm glad I'm not skating one of those right now, because just doing it here, I feel it. But I think that there's, you know, what you're seeing with the step sequence is that, you know, he's such a strong skater and strong performer that he delivers it like, and it looks amazing when he delivers it, without question. But when you're going for another Olympic gold, because he already won plenty of Olympic golds, you're trying to win another Olympic gold, some little details like this could perhaps make all the difference in the competition. If everybody's landing their jumps clean, everyone's doing the fantastic spins, you'll notice then the difference in the step sequences to who wins. So I'd be interested in trying step sequences from some other skaters. I think someone mentioned to me Jason Brown, and I saw that and I thought, ugh, because that dude is really flexible. I'm not very flexible, and his steps involve a lot of body movement and are generally quite hard. So, you know, don't look forward to doing that one quite as much, but I'm more than happy to give it a whirl and talk about it a little bit. Please, everyone, if you haven't already, here's Katya's Instagram somewhere on the page. Go give her a follow. I promised her at least 5 Instagram follows. So between my personal one, Ice Coach Online, my dog, we just need 2 more followers to reach the 5 I promised her for doing this video, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up,
Yes, and if
like.
you want Lloyd to repeat the Jason Brown step sequence, just text it.
Okay, so Katya's saying if you want Lloyd,
like
if you want Lloyd to suffer and try and do the flexibility movements of Jason Brown, oh!
If you like great content, we need that type.
If you want Lloyd injured, give it a like and just comment down below Jason Brown, and I'll give it a go.
Hashtag Jason Brown. Hashtag Jason Brown.